Huge new Marvel Future Revolution trailer just dropped yesterday. I'm reviewing that footage with my brother Tony Scungili, also discussing some of these new villains, new characters that you can expect in this game, and some of the new environments that have been teased over the past couple weeks. And if you're ready for it, all the latest and the analysis of this trailer, guys, find that like button. And Tony Scungili, my brother, tell him what to do.
Oh, I guess smash it?
ValleyFlyin.
Yes, welcome back, Valley Maniacs. I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. We are talking about some Marvel Future Revolution, the new game from Netmarble that is coming out later this year. Looking very good. We don't have a date yet, but we did get some trailers, some gameplay footage that we're going to look at in just a little bit. Also taking a look at some of these new villain spotlights and some of these new environments that you can expect in this game. I am super hyped, and with me is my brother Tony Scungili, who is also very hyped with this game. Tony, we're gonna take a look at the trailer in just a little bit, but what is your hype level right now for this game?
Invincible. I cannot be stopped.
Whoa, invincible!
It is. They cannot give me enough information. You know, like, and every time they do, I'm just like, yay! I'm so excited.
All right,
yeah, good stuff.
All right, you ready for this trailer? Have you checked this out yet?
Of course.
Okay, so we're gonna be reviewing this thing. This is not gonna be a live tape reaction. All right, so this is debuted yesterday at Gamescom Asia by Danny Koo, one of the big developers, the product developers at that does a lot of these Marvel games. So let's take a look at it, see what we can see, what kind of Easter eggs we can see with this. All right, costume spotlight. Look at the skins. Different colors.
Two different types.
All right, hold on. Let's pause it there.
Swap.
Tony, color swaps. You don't have to pay $33 for a color swap. What is that? What is your impression of the game so far with just that?
Well, like, amazing. Like, you know, like, costumes are supposed to be customizations to make you feel like the game is more, like, your account is more yours. So
yes.
They haven't talked about pricing yet, but I can tell you that there's probably going to be two different tiers of costumes. There's going to be palette swap costumes, and they're going to be free with the purchase of a Happy Meal cheap. You know, like, you're just going to be like, oh, cool. If you want them, you could buy them. And then there's going to be, like, think League of Legends, legendary and epic types of costumes that you saw one in a flash. It was like Hydra Iron Man. Now,
okay. Is this cool. A prediction, or you have some insider information that we're talking about here?
Generally speaking, Netmarble pricing when it comes to costumes. Sometimes they change character traits a little bit here or there. They have no problem doing that. But even then, costumes are purchasable, accessible, like, farmable sometimes. Yeah. So overall, compared to like Marvel Strike Force, is
oh my goodness, the pricing is much more in line with what you're getting, right? Not just $33 for a color swap in Marvel Strike Force, or a character that you're not going to use, but you actually use these characters. All right, let's continue. This looks like Hulk to me. Is this Gladiator Hulk, or is this a Thanos, or what are let's see if we can see his face. I started over. Oh my goodness. All right, color swaps. Let's move on. And then here we go. All right. There's a Hydra America. That does look like Hulk there with Iron Man. That is Ultron. And oh, who is that? Our big bad guy, Apocalypse. Is this the first time we've seen Apocalypse in one of these trailers, or has he been revealed previously?
We haven't seen many of the villains actually yet, because people have been like clamoring, "Hey, are villains coming? Are we playing villains?" Yeah. The answer to both of those questions are just not.
You think they're going to be you think they're going to be playable, or are they just NPC characters that we're going to fight against?
A friend of mine who's been in the development has mentioned they're taking a lot of inspiration from Marvel heroes when it comes to character releases.
Nice.
And that is if you see them in the game, they're probably also going to be playable eventually.
I love it.
That kind of thing.
I love it.
Because they've already done the work on it, you know?
Apocalypse! Yes, this would be so cool. All right, just the character reveals so far. I'm super hyped. All right, there's Apocalypse. Got Vision in the game. Got AIM, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Oh, there's Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and I think that was that Hulkbuster, or was that AIM? That looks like an aim in the back.
That's a monstrosity.
A monstrosity, baby.
That's a garbage man.
All right, what is this? Who did I miss there? With the let's go back. Who is that? Is that Star? Is that a Spider-Man? That's Thor. You're right. It is Thor. There's Storm and Black Widow. And it actually looks like the Scar base where the Gladiator Hulk was at in that Ragnarok movie. Black Widow and Iron Man on and Captain America.
Character.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I've heard Black Widow is a starting character.
Okay, I think that was announced. Black Widow,
4 or 5.
Star-Lord.
No, they announced launch. They announced who's available at launch, but there are characters that you're going to have. They're going to start off with, I believe, 4 or 5 characters that they're just going to give you.
So there's initial starting characters, and then there's these ones that are saying available at launch that maybe we have to unlock or something, because we've had a bunch of these characters that say available at launch. Okay, nice. So Black Widow, Captain America looks very, very good. All right, Storm there. All right, who is this? Is this person right back here? It looks kind of like Gambit in his trench coat. Some people are saying that was a skin for Doctor Strange here. What do you think this person is?
That is Doctor Strange's Fear itself skin.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Doctor Strange's Fear. Now, here's something that I want to point out there.
Yes.
Doctor Strange is in the footage, right? Like, you see that the main character was Storm, and then that was Doctor Strange on the side.
Yeah.
That's telling you more about gameplay than we've seen before.
Well, let's go back.
Let's go back. That it's going to be squad. That like it will be a squad related gameplay, because that's something that like they haven't confirmed yet, but reports are saying that you're not going to go in with just you. It's not going to be like Marvel Ultimate Alliance inherently where you build your own team, but you can build other characters out, and other people can join your squad. So really start, if you want to get an idea of how this is going to look, I suggest everybody take a quick look at Genshin Impact to get a real good idea of like the kind of gameplay to expect from this.
That was one of the games that you were comparing to very early on, and I guess none of the trailers and gameplay footage that has been released since then has made you change your mind. So Genshin Impact still the leading candidate for what this game is going to look like. We see a little more of that squad here in this scene that we just took a look at previously with Black Widow and Iron Man and Captain America, Storm, Doctor Strange. Looking good. As we let this roll, I think I saw someone there. It looks like a Doctor Strange again right here. His other outfit. Storm still going around. What else? There's some more bad guys, and what a trailer! All right, overall thoughts on that? Anything to add now that you've seen it once again?
One thing, those are called glamour shots. The gameplay footage is glamour shots. You will be, generally speaking, like third person behind your character. So even though you see like these are expanded shots, like you see like Storm doing it, those are glamour shots. Those are showcasing the gameplay, and they're obviously the UI is not on the screen or anything like that. So you're not going to have a rotating camera. I don't want people to think they're going to get like seasick from playing the game. That's not what it's going to be. These are just glamour shots that they're showing you.
This reminds me of a game that I used to play on my PSP, the X-Men Legends stuff. I can't remember if that's the exact name, but it reminds me of very much so, but not just X-Men, all these other characters. All right, so we also got some look at some villains over the past few weeks. So let's get your thoughts on these. The first, and this is in chronological order, back on May 17th, we got Ultron 5469, and apparently there's a Easter egg with that 5469. Do you know what that is? Because I'm drawing a blank with that.
So Future Revolution storyline is that it takes place in the future, and time travel, people are going back around through the multiverse to kind of fix
So you think this could be a year?
So it's more of a build of the character.
Okay.
Like which Ultron this is. Like, you know, this isn't standard Ultron. This is an Ultron from this reality that was pulled into the Future Revolution fight. And yeah, he's clearly made of gold.
Yes. All right, next character that we got a reveal of. Actually, let's go to this screenshot here. Which one is it? This one. No. This one. This is the planet Xandar. This was destroyed by Thanos. The immigrants settled on Earth. The glory of the Nova Corps defended its universe. Xand Earth. The armies seem to be attracted to this place. even after the convergence, you have to repel the invasion. This looks like another cool environment that we're gonna play in. Any hype for this one?
Everything looks gorgeous.
It does.
Oh my god!
This is a mobile game, guys. There's console games that didn't look this right. All right, let's move on. Xander Earth, Cull Obsidian, the latest member, Black Order. Do we think we're gonna get a full Black Order team, or do you think we're gonna get a full Black Order team with this, or just a few members of the team?
Don't think of them as think of them like bosses, right?
The Cull boss. Okay.
Yeah, so the way it's gonna work is it's gonna be mission based. So you're gonna have a hub, right, where you and other people kind of hang out, and then you ship out to a mission. So Cull is going to be probably one of the earlier game bosses
of that Xander Earth stage.
Yes.
Okay, another screenshot that we saw. I think this is the one, or no, this is the one here. We see some villains, and I recognize MODOK here. You see Thanos back here. Not sure who this is. This looks like a Doctor Strange. Maybe it's a Mordo though, because of these little spires on him. This looks like either a Gladiator or a Yondu. Who is this? Zemo, Captain America. Looks like a evil Ultron. Maybe this is Zola that we're gonna take a look at. There's a Spider-Man here. Yeah, the more crazy. I guess they're not only villains. Because Spider-Man's not a villain. No,
that's the thing. Because it's alternate realities, expect to face heroes who have turned into villains. You know, like that. The one on the far right is Star-Lord. Then you have Doctor Strange.
You're right. Yeah, Star-Lord, Doctor Strange,
and
Spider-Man.
Then underneath is Spider-Man.
Yondu.
That could be Yondu. That could be Captain Marvel. You know, like the idea is that every character that you might face off against heroes because they're from alternate futures where they became bad guys or something like that. So they're really opening up the pool, which is why there's going to be less characters than a comparative hero collector game, because it's not actually a hero collector game. Getting the heroes is not going to be the most important part. It's going to be like building the heroes, when you get
gear and all that stuff. Okay,
but you're still going to want the heroes because come on.
Next screenshot we see here is the title. The caption here is barriers between dimensions are becoming more unstable every minute. There's no telling who could cross over, but it probably won't be very good. And this is to bring your friends into the dark zone. Not for the faint of heart. In this area, the place is full of surprises. Beware of who you perceive as allies. Survive this and the reward is hard. So this looks like another type of game mode is what I'm reading into what the captions are. What is your insight telling you with this?
It's the same thing I just said. It's
another screenshot.
Beware who you perceive as allies, because like Star-Lord is going to be a boss there because there's not many characters in the game yet. So you're going to experience fighting, some level of PvP kind of.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so I think that's going to be cool. You don't know which one is good, which one is bad, and that'd be interesting. All right. Another character talking about that's not sure if it's good or bad guy. We saw some footage in the Star-Lord trailer a couple weeks ago of Groot, and it looked like a Groot on the Asgardian elements. Well, it says right here, villain spotlight. So Groot may also be a hero, but we're getting ancient Groot here, who is a villain. Are you familiar with a villain Groot? I'm not familiar with this ancient version of Groot that's a bad guy.
There's been stories of like Groot species. This might be like them taking a little bit of creative license with characters, because I don't ever remember seeing a Groot like this before, like ancient haunted tree Groot.
It says Danny Q's caption says courtesy of the Savage Shadowlands. So does that make a difference with this Groot?
Savage Shadowlands is his own.
It's his own. Okay, so this is probably where he came from. All right, a couple more. We have this one right here, and this is Midgardia, another environment. We did see some gameplay footage previously of Midgardia in action, and is built by immigrants from Asgard who settled here after the convergence. The Asgardians work with humans to restore much of their civilization, modeling their new establishment after the Asgard of old. So I guess this is post-snap. If you're looking at the MCU timeline, this would be after all that came out. And one more thing that we're looking at, it is this guy right here, Arnim Zola. We did see some things of him, and what hideous thing is he gonna do? He is part of the Hydra, and we did see some screenshots in the previous gameplay footage of Hydra America as one of the worlds there. Are you excited that you might be able to play as Arnim Zola? I don't think I've ever seen him in a video game that I've played. Oh, you're ready. You're ready for Arnim Zola. I don't have to ask you. You're already a fan. I like it.
I like Arnim Zola because if you ever read old Cap comics, he was the dumbest bad guy. He was like, he's so similar to MODOK that like he's basically MODOK. Yeah. But I just loved Arnim Zola. Like, he was so stupid. So, like, making him a bad guy is like, great. Let's use these garbage characters and let's be afraid of them again.
Do you think he's gonna be garbage, or do you think he's gonna be actually useful? He looks pretty menacing.
Oh no,
right
where
here.
He's gonna kill you. Like, okay. I'm almost positive he's such a B-list villain that like he's gonna be the hardest to beat character.
That's probably how it's gonna work, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, so that is the latest that we have. The latest gameplay footage, the latest villains that we have revealed, the latest environments that we have revealed. And over the course of this, we've made a few videos on this. Tony Scungili, with all this new information, this new gameplay footage, what is your hype level now?
17.
Ooh, I'm at like 800, brother. I'm at like 800 right now. I guess I should have said out of how much, right? So.
Listen, as somebody who played every Marvel game, right? Like Marvel Heroes, going back to Marvel Avengers Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliances 1, 2, and 3. Like, this game is providing me a kind of gameplay that I've been waiting for. And now we're seeing more and more of it. And that's the only thing that we're missing. Yes, I'm excited to see which characters come out, but it's a Marvel game. They'll give us everybody eventually, right? I want to see how it plays, and so far, it's looking like it plays the exact kind of way that I kind of wish Marvel's Avengers on PlayStation played. And all they have to do to be better than that game, from what we played when we were playing together.
Put out content.
Well, content is like, let me stop nerfing things that are fun. Like, bugs are bugs are bugs are bugs. I don't really worry about those things too often. But just give me a gameplay. I want a type of game where I could play for 12 hours or 1 hour. That's what I look for. And this is starting to look like the kind of game where I could play maybe for 20 minutes a day, and then on the weekend spend all day playing. And that's what I'm looking for out of it.
That sounds good to me, brother. That sounds really, really good to me. I'm looking forward to this game.
We're gonna be playing so much, Valley.
We are. We're gonna. This is awesome.
It's gonna be you and me, and your kids are gonna be like, "Where's Uncle Tony?" And they're gonna be like, "We're busy. Leave us alone."
If it's like you're describing, brother, we're gonna be streaming this game a lot. This is gonna be a good streaming game. So yeah. Despite what is going to happen in the blog post later today with Marvel Strike Force, I'm super hyped for Marvel Future Revolution. So stay tuned. We're covering this game on this channel. You're going to cover it on your channel. We're doing all kind of Marvel Future Revolution stuff. And as long as there's more information coming out, we're still going to be releasing this information. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go over to Tony's channel. Check out all the stuff that he's doing there. Yes, links are going to be down below, guys. And maybe or maybe not, he will include that OnlyFans link this time. As soon as you give me that link, it's going to be down in the description.
You know where to find it.
Any other thoughts before you go?
No, man. Just again, one thought. People say like, "Oh, is this game going to kill Marvel Strike Force?" No. These are not the same games.
Marvel Strike Force is going to kill Marvel Strike Force. Maybe.
This game is a different game. So just like Marvel Contest of Champions is a fighter game and Marvel Future Fight is kind of like Diablo, it's a different type of game. So if you're playing Marvel Strike Force and you like that type of game, don't worry. This game is not going to put a nail in its coffin. But if you want a game that's a little bit more active, like a little bit more, I'm not just clicking auto, this is the game for you.
Or if you just want to play a Marvel game that devs seem a little more friendly and it's not filled with bugs, I think this is a good game for me.
We don't know yet, but like, it's a safe assumption.
We'll see. It could be totally different, but that's what I'm expecting. That's my hype level right now is 800. Let me know what your hype level is right now. You could use whatever scale you want out of whatever number, but mine is 800. Let me know in the comments where you are at. I will see you guys next time. Tony, give me that all important fist bump before you go, brother. Oh, there it is. Hog fist bump. Tony and Valley out. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you check me out on social media and check out some other videos.